Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo devasya dhimāhi Yu yona prachodayāt Om Bhurvuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Parvone Vasyani Mahi Yuyona Prachodaya Murmuvasva Savitravareniyam 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 Parvone Vasyani Mahi Yuyona Prachodaya Murmuvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bargo devasya dhimahi Dhiyo yona prachodayat.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव.
हे नाथ जोड़ी हाथ पाए प्रेम थी सौ मांगिए शरणों મળે સાચું તમારું હૃદયથી માંગીએ જે જીવ આવ્યો આપ પાસે ચરણમાં અપનાવજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો વળી કર્મના યોગે ફરી જે કુળમાં અવતરે ત્યાં પૂર્ણ પ્રેમે ઓ પ્રભુજી આપની ભક્તિ કરે લખ 84 બંધનોને લક્ષમાં લઈ કાપજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો સુસંપત્તિ સુવિચારને સત્કર્મનો દૈવારસો જન્મો જન્મ સત્સંગથી કિરતાર પાર ઉતારજો આલોક ને પરલોકમાં તબ પ્રેમ રગ રગ વ્યાપજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો પરમાત્મા હે આત્માને શાંતિ સાચી આપજો મળે મોક્ષ કે સુખ સ્વર્ગના આશાઓને દેવી નથી બ્યો દેહ દુર્લભ માનવીનો ભજન કરવા ભાવતું साचू बतावी रूप श्री गिरिराज हृदय स्थाप जो परमात्मा है आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा है आत्मा ने शांति साची आप जो परमात्मा है आत्मा ने शांति साची।
Sorry.
Sound one.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's it.
कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् मेरे सर पर रख बनवारी अपने दोनों ये हाथ, देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
मेरे सर पर रख बनवारी अपने दोनों ये हाथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ। देने वाले श्याम प्रभु से नाम और इज्जत क्या मांगे,
देने वाले श्याम प्रभु से नाम और इज्जत क्या मांगे,
देने वाले श्याम प्रभु से नाम और इज्जत क्या मांगे,
देने वाले श्याम प्रभु से नाम और इज्जत क्या मांगे,
मांगे भी तो श्याम प्रभु से धन और दौलत क्या मांगे,
मांगे भी तो श्याम प्रभु से धन और दौलत क्या मांगे,
और मांगे भी तो श्याम प्रभु से धन और दौलत क्या मांगे,
मांगे भी तो श्याम प्रभु से धन और दौलत क्या मांगे।
मेरे जीवन में अब कर दे,
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 तू कृपा की बरसात। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
अब तो कृपा कर दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ,
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
शान तेरे चरणों की धूली धन दौलत से महंगी है,
शाम तेरे चरणों की धूली धन दौलत से महंगी है,
एक नजर कृपा की बाबा नाम इज्जत से महंगी है,
एक नजर कृपा की बाबा नाम इज्जत से महंगी है।
शाम तेरे चरणों की धूली धन दौलत से महंगी है।
शाम तेरे चरणों की धूली धन दौलत से महंगी है।
और एक नजर कृपा की बाबा नाम इज्जत से महंगी है।
एक नजर कृपा की बाबा नाम इज्जत से महंगी है।
मेरे दिल की यही तमन्ना,
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 करूं सेवा तेरी दिन रात। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
अब तो कृपा कर दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो।
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो।
चाह कोई उठने से पहले झोली भर कर जाते हो।
चाह कोई उठने से पहले झोली भर कर जाते हो।
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो।
सुना है हमने शरणागत को अपने गले लगाते हो।
और चाह कोई उठने से पहले झोली भर कर जाते हो।
चाह कोई उठने से पहले झोली भर कर जाते हो।
तो चाहे जैसे रख बनवारी,
चाहे जैसे रख बनवारी,
चाहे जैसे रख गिरधारी,
चाहे जैसे रख गिरधारी,
बस होती रहे मुलाकात। देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
ओ अब तो कृपा कर दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
देना हो तो दीजिए जन्म जन्म का साथ।
वैष्णव जन तो तेने रे कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जान रे। पर दुखे उपकार करे तोए तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया क्या। सद्ज्योति जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है, जो भी यहाँ आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का। तुम ज्ञान बढ़ा करके उपकार करो दुर्गा, उपकार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का। महल ना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। कि घर घर में खुशहाली हो, सदा सुख की हरियाली हो। नहीं चाहिए रंग महल ना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। हमको जन्म दिया है, तू ही पालनहार। तेरी दया से फूले फले हम सबका घर संसार। तूने हमको जन्म दिया है, तू ही पालनहार। तेरी दया से फूले फले हम सबका घर संसार। नहीं चाहिए हीरे मोती, नहीं चाहिए हीरे मोती, ना रत्नों की खान। हम तो मांगे तुझसे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान। सुख के बदले दुख देने की अगर भावना तेरी, दुख को सहने की शक्ति दे यही प्रार्थना मेरी। सुख के बदले दुख देने की अगर भावना तेरी, दुख को सहने की शक्ति दे यही प्रार्थना मेरी। किसी के आगे हाथ न फैलाए, अपनी मेहनत का सुख पाए, कितना दे वरदान। हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष का दान, कि घर घर में खुशहाली हो, सदा सुख की हरियाली हो। नहीं चाहिए रंग महल ना धन दौलत की शान, हम तो मांगे तुझसे मालिक एक संतोष।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता,
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता,
दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विधाता,
दुखियों के तुम भाग्य विधाता,
सिया राम के काज सवारे,
सिया राम के सवारे,
मेरा कर उद्धार, सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
अपरंपार है शक्ति तुम्हारी,
अपरंपार शक्ति तुम्हारी,
तुम
पर रीझे अवध बिहारी,
तुम पर दीजिए अवध बिहारी।
भक्ति भाव से ध्याऊं तो हे,
भक्ति भाव से ध्याऊं तो हे,
करे दुखों से पार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
जपू निरंतर नाम तिहारा,
जपू निरंतर नाम तिहारा,
अब नहीं छोड़ूं तेरा द्वारा,
अब नहीं छोड़ूं तेरा द्वारा।
राम भक्त मोहे शरण में लीजिए,
राम भक्त मोहे शरण में लीजिए,
भव सागर से तार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
सुन लो मेरी पुकार पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार,
पवन सुत विनती बारंबार।
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन,
गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः,
गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः।
गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, गणपतये नमो नमः, श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः।
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः
कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणं श्री राम जय जय राम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनील नीरज सुंदरम पटपीत मानहु तड़ित रुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम श्री राम जय राम भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दाना दैत्य वंश निकंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशन चंद दशरथ नंदनम श्री राम जय राम सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु रारु अंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित खर दूषणम श्री राम जय राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मनरंजनम मम हृदय कुंज निवास कुरु कामादि खल दल कंज श्री राम जय राम श्री रामचंद्र भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणं नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणं श्री राम जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
Can you? Pandita Oshni Hanuman, General Gobozi, the South African Defence Force, leadership of the State Information Technology. Prem Namaste to one and all. With heartfelt warmth, I extend a welcome. I extend a sincere welcome to each one of you on behalf of the Singh family. My name is Umang Parag, and my role today is twofold: to direct the program and to deliver a tribute on behalf of the Singh family. I stand before you as a friend and more than that, as a family member of the beloved, the late Suvashi Singh, who untimely and tragically passed away on Saturday night. Today, we gather here to bid farewell to our dear Suvashi, whose presence will be deeply felt in our hearts, leaving a void that can never be filled. Ladies and gentlemen, as I reflect on the times of Suvashi, certain qualities shine brightly and come through strongly. Her love and kindness for every being. She loved life and was particularly passionate about animals, their welfare and helping the needy. But above all, she was a woman of power. She was kind, gentle, and soft-spoken, but never take her for granted. She could do a complete 360 stand her ground and put up a storm if you crossed her path. She was a woman who was passionate about right and wrong. And when something was wrong, she never accepted it. She would stand her ground firmly. We will have to ask Vikesh more about that one. Vikesh and her were inseparable, and he refers to her as his rock. Whenever he was in doubt and needed guidance, he turned to Vashi. Yesterday, Pondo, as Vashi always called him, was in a state of disillusionment, feeling lost without her. Be strong, brother Vikesh. Vashi was so powerful that she will forever guide you. Even though she is not physically here, listen deeply and you will hear her. Her colleagues called her Ma Durga because she embodied Sanatan Dharma, the eternal truth. We can all take a page from her book. If I had to picture that book, it would be called The Chronicles of Ma Durga by Suvashi Singh. To her colleagues, whom she loved dearly, you came out in great numbers yesterday as well as today. Management and Team Sita, you should be proud of such an achievement and supporting your colleagues till the very end. I can say without a doubt that she dearly loved you. Suvashi endured much loss recently. Losing her mother and sister was deeply hurtful to her, but she soldiered on. Though younger than her sister Akash, she was always the one supporting and guiding her older sister, whom she loved immensely. There was never a conversation with me in which she didn't mention Akash. Their bond was rock solid. Akash will find solace in the special times that they shared as sisters and the fond memories that could never be erased. Their brother-in-law Pradeep, who is not well, sends his well wishes. Their relationship was also special, and they shared a loving bond. She epitomized the trust from the truest form of motherhood to her niece and nephew, Shreya and Nikhil, radiating love, compassion, and nurturing care to both of them. Her presence was a beacon of strength and solace, a source of unwavering support through life's trials and tribulations. Shreya and Nikhil, being distraught and not knowing what message to give their aunt, who was more like a mother to them, wanted to express only that they loved her dearly and will miss her immensely. Shreya plucked up some courage to write a message that I will read out after delivering the speech. Vashi's love knew no bounds, transcending barriers of time and space. Her gentle touch, comforting words, and selfless actions left an indelible mark on our souls, shaping us into better individuals. In her embrace, we found refuge from life's storms, and in her wisdom, we discovered guidance for the path ahead. As we bid farewell to our beloved Vashi, let us carry forward her legacy of love, kindness, and strength. Let us cherish the precious moments we shared and honor her memory. The teachings of the Bhagavad Gita offer solace in times of grief, reminding us of the cyclic nature of life and death. While we mourn Vashi's passing, let us take comfort in the belief that her soul embarks on a new journey, touched by the limitations of the physical realm. The Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 22, as a person sheds worn-out garments and wears new, likewise, at the time of death, the soul casts off its worn-out body and enters a new one. Shri Krishna reiterates that when garments become old and useless, we discard them in favor of new ones. But in doing so, we do not change ourselves. In the same way, the soul remains unchanged when it discards its worn-out body and takes rebirth into a new soul elsewhere. In life, the only certainty is death. And as Bhagavad Gita states, death is certain for one who has been born. Therefore, we should not lament the inevitable. Let me thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The power of collective prayer and support has pulled this deeply distraught family through this difficult time. May her soul find eternal peace, and may we find solace in the knowledge that her love will continue to guide us even in her absence. Most people walk in and out of our lives, but few leave footprints in our hearts. Vashi is one of those who will remain with us forever. In closing, let us cherish the precious memories we shared with her and draw inspiration from her enduring legacy. May her spirit continue to guide and inspire us today and always. We will never forget that broad and wholesome smile that captivated us all. I would like to conclude my duty in prayer. Om Astoma Sadgamaya Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead me from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Shri Krishna. Ladies and gentlemen, I did indicate that I will also direct the program. We do have 3 additional speakers. But firstly, before I go to the speakers, I'd like to read out Shreya's message. And then we have a message from Sita KZN that I'll also read out. So Shreya's message. My dearest Vashmosi, or Shushma, as I love to call you, you have broken all our hearts in the most unimaginable way possible. This was definitely not part of the deal we had made with each other. You were the embodiment of what a perfect aunt and mother is. Your selfless, caring heart towards Nikhil and I knew no bounds. You were my go-to person for anything and everything, Mosi. From me losing my car keys while being on call and needing you to bring them to me at 5 a.m., driving me to Kharankua and sitting in the car for me to write my exams and keeping all my secrets that I couldn't tell my mom because you know she would murder me for them. You knew them all and never failed my trust. How do I go on without my best friend, my number 1 fan and my confidant? I love you so dearly and unconditionally, Mosi. I will miss you in our daily 1 million voice video calls for me to offload to you about a patient driving me insane, about me making all these weird, futuristic plans and you trying to curb my crazy imagination and I need to calm down. I will miss the chops chutney that was made every time I was coming to Pretoria to spend the weekend and the random visits over the weekend to try out a new restaurant I discovered and wouldn't quit raving about. You are my other mum, Mosi, and I sit here today feeling nothing but numb, not knowing what to do without you. The past week has been the toughest ever because I have reached for my phone numerous times to dial your number because I need to tell you something important and how I have been robbed of that. The only solace that I can possibly take in of this is knowing that you're at peace and not in any pain and probably laughing until tears roll down your cheeks with Nana and Sureka Mosi. I hope and pray that someday I will be half the woman that you were, my Shushma. Growing up, I always wanted to be Mosi, especially because of the long hair and pretty face. And when you cut it, I remember feeling like my world was over and telling you that you have wronged me. And it's over between us. The void you have left is one that can never be filled. Rest well, my Mosi. I love you forever until we are reunited. Thank you, Shreya, for that tribute. I don't know what made you think that I would have the courage to read it out, but I managed to pull it off. The next message is from Sita KZN, Jiva Subrayan, Provincial Manager, Sita KZN, dear Vikesh and the Singh family. It is with a heavy heart that I write this letter dedicated to Ms. Suvashi Singh, a colleague who has significantly enriched my life and the lives of countless individuals she worked with. The news of her untimely passing has dealt an incurable blow to all of us here in Sita KZN and Sita at large. Suvashi has left an indelible mark in Sita, and today we celebrate her remarkable life, a life with grace, purpose, and unwavering comments. I first met Suvashi in 2000 when we were both working as computer programmers in our association, has remained strong ever since. At that time, I worked for the Central Computer Services and she at the KZN office of the Premier. Suvashi eluded indescribable professionalism, promise, and potential which she has undoubtedly lived up to. She was a truly warm and approachable person with a friendly disposition and an extraordinary ability to connect with people from all walks of life. She was a woman of eloquence, and among my best memories of her was the unashamedly display of her vibrant cultural attire. Her dressing reflected her inner light, and she deeply connected to her heritage and religion. Suvashi's dedication, kindness, and positive spirit has left a lasting impact on everyone who had the privilege of working with her, something that we at CETA will greatly treasure. Please accept our heartfelt condolences during this difficult time. Our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. With deepest sympathy, Chiva Subrian. I would like to call our first speaker, Mr. Tututule Shenya, who is the Executive National and Regional Committee Services Manager from the CETA. Mr. Tutule.
Thank you very much, Program Director. As introduced, my name is Ntutule Tsenye, and I've worked very, very closely with Suvashi over about 5-6 years that I've been an executive at the state IT agency. I think as you have said, today we gather really to honor the memory of Suvashi Singh. As you have said, a very remarkable individual, a beacon of hope, both in her role as the Executive Account Manager for the Department of Defense, who are represented here today, but also as the Executive Support Manager in my office. Her dedication, kindness, leadership, an indelible mark on all of us, certainly me. Besides managing a very demanding account, the DOD, both in budget value, high of 1 billion rand, and level of complexity, as you would know, the DOD being the apex of the security cluster, as well as the first line of defense for South Africa, the country. She coordinated in my office a division that is one of the largest divisions in number, spanning about 1,300 staff, coordinating both national and regional management committees, what we call MENCOs, reporting, tracking on action items, overseeing as well as monitoring execution of all the go-dos. Suvashi was more than just a colleague. For me, certainly, and many other colleagues, she was a mentor, a friend, a nurturer, provisioning very solid pillar of support and a guiding light in our professional lives, as was well captured earlier. The fact that we have in our presence today the Chief of the Command Management Information Systems, General Mgobozi, from the Department of Defense, I guess really talks to the impact and the type of person that Suvashi is. Also acknowledging General Silwe, who heads up the DCSS within the Department of Defense. Suvashi's unwavering commitment to excellence, her ability to inspire those around were truly unparalleled. She approached every challenge with a calm demeanor and always a solution-oriented mindset, always ready to lend a helping hand or offer sage advice. She always got the job done, perfectly done, but never worried or concerned herself about credit or recognition for the work that she would have done. Her contributions to our organization, CETA, were immense, colossal, but it was her personal qualities that we will remember the most. Suvashi had a very unique ability to make everyone feel valued and heard. She was always available to assist, and she took the time to understand and support each of us, both professionally and personally. In fact, she would even prepare meals for us. That's how nurturing she has been. From time to time when we had gatherings or meetings, be them Menko, she would actually make sure that she prepares, great biryani, and other, assortments to make sure that we are being fed, including in the client environment, where she would offer to say, as we have this meeting, I will make sure that I prepare, the meals for the colleagues. Very, very nurturing, like a mother that she had become. I think the message from Dr. Shreya on how nurturing she has. Always gifting, I must say, giving very, very generously, whether it's birthdays, special occasions for colleagues, and without expecting anyone to reciprocate. She was giving selflessly, as the program director was saying. So as we reflect on her life, we are reminded of the countless ways that she touched our hearts and enriched our lives. Her legacy will indeed live on in the various lessons that she has taught us, the kindness that she has showed, and the example that she set. Though she's no longer with us, her spirit will continue indeed to inspire us. We are grateful for the time that we had with her, and will carry her memory with us always. Very deep, heartfelt condolences to family. Dare I say the remaining family. Akash, of course, Shreya, as the new, daughter to Suvashi. But also to the extended family of 3,000 plus colleagues at CETA, and most of them are online. Some of us are physically here with us. Some could not join us, but have always been with us. I think in conclusion, I would like to say rest in peace, Suvashi. You will be deeply missed, but certainly never forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shenya, for sharing that perspective on Suvashi's work life. And being a neighbor of Suvashi, I can definitely attest to that. She would always be rushing to the office with one pot under one arm and a laptop in the other arm. We'd always be exchanging food. So she was a deeply caring individual, and her culinary skills were excellent as well. I'd like to call upon our next speaker, General Mgobozi, who's from the SANDF. He's the Chief Command and Manager Information System. General?
Thank you, Program Director. To the bereaved family of Ms. Suvashi Singh, to her colleagues and friends, I want to say we have lost a sister, a colleague, and a friend. To me, as a Chief Command and Management Information System, I can say I have lost a sister who was always there when I want something. Since I met Shuvas, I never saw her angry. She was always smiling. Sometimes I will ask myself, did she become angry or is just a face because I'm his client? But I know that the smiling face of her was a real one. Whenever I had a problem, she will make sure that that problem is addressed as soon as possible. She was always available and willing to help. If she missed my call, she will return that call as soon as possible, something which is very rare in the public sector. Shuvas and I had built that relationship to ensure that SETA deliver its service in a required time frame. She knew that my door was always open. Sometimes I will find her sitting in my waiting room waiting for me. One of the important things is that we didn't only engage on work issues. Sometimes we'll engage on personal issues. That's why I call her my sister. Lastly, we find out that we are coming from the same province as her. When it comes to work, Shuvas was dedicated to her work. My divisions, one thing they will tell you is that when there is an answer which we need from SETA, I will tell people, don't worry, I will call Shuvas. Then I will go outside from the meeting, I call her. When I call her, I will get an answer. If she does not have an answer, she will say, General, I will come back to you. That is the way she was honest. One thing I like with her, she will tell you, like I have said, that if it does not have an answer, she will come to you. Shuvas showed that leadership qualities. When one of her members was not present, she stood up for that member and did the presentation on behalf of that member. That is what leaders do. That shows that it's not just a leader leading people and then she don't know what is happening in her environment. She did a good presentation because the member was there. But other people I know, they were going to say, no, so and so is sick, we cannot present. But her, she said, General, I will continue present. And then even the question, she was able to engage with us on that presentation. It shows that the leadership. And then in many instances, she will show her leadership quality. I will just want to say one of the examples which one happened. We have a difference with one of the members from SETA. And then after that, she came to me and said, General, can I come and see you on this matter? I said, no, I have no problem. She came to me, we discussed. I told her that, no, for me, I'm not a person of grudges. Yeah? That thing happened in the meeting. For me, that thing have passed. But it shows that when there is some problem, she stood up and tried to solve those problems. Before she went to operation, there was this rumors that she will be away for 6 months. She came to my office and explained what is going on. And then she told me that on the 4th of October, she will be going for an operation. Then on the 2nd of October, I spoke to her. I said, I'm very busy, but you must know that you are in our prayers when you go for an operation. I didn't know that it was the last time I spoke to her. I will say to the family, thank you for updating us, because I know we said, she said, we'll talk through SMS, WhatsApp, because she said, I don't think I will be able to talk to you. Then what I did one day, I just sent a message just to ask how was the operation, and I received a message back from that WhatsApp, and then I didn't read the WhatsApp very clear. I thought it was her talking to me, explaining that everything went well. But when after a day I read this message, no, this message was not her. But the family was keeping me informed about her. I didn't know that today I will be standing here to bid farewell to her. I know this one people they won't like me to say. It will be difficult for someone at Sita to fill her shoes. It will be difficult. The way she was, she will go an extra mile every time for you. Like Mr. Nsenya said, that DOD is the biggest account in Sita. And I always shout, but I never shouted at her. Because when you ask her something, she will tell you, she will try by all means that she gave you that answers. That is why I'm saying that it will be difficult for people to fill her shoes. To her colleagues as Sita, I want to say, please take up her spirit and move forward and fulfill her role and her ambition when it comes to the DOD. To the family, I will say lastly, it's not only you who have lost. Even us as a defense force, we have lost. And then we'll want to say, thank you. People, they always not saying this word. When someone is working for you, he sacrificed many things. To leave the family from Pachamarisburg and going to Pretoria and work there is one of the sacrifices. Thank you for borrowing us, Shuvas. She will always be remembered. Thank you very much.
Thank you, General. Thanks for that client perspective. We can definitely attest that Vashi was indeed a perfectionist and punctual. In fact, I can almost imagine her saying to me, come on, Umang, you said you'll be done by 1 o'clock. So I'm going to call the final speaker from SITA, Mr. Gopal Reddy, who's the Executive Services Management for SITA. He wanted to have the last word, so let's give him the opportunity. Mr. Reddy?
Thank you, Program Director. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been tough for all of us, for something that has happened. But we gathered here today to honor the life of our dear Suvashi Singh, a truly kind-hearted, generous, and compassionate soul, whose impact to all of us cannot be measured in words. Suvashi was a person who radiated warmth and grace and always reached out to help others with an open heart. Her kindness has touched everyone she met, and her presence was a blessing in the lives of her family, her friends, and all who has the privilege of knowing her. Suvashi's devotion to the mother, which we heard earlier on, Ma Durga, reflected her inner strength and resilience. And it was on the 10th day after Navaratri, the 12th of October 2024, celebrated as Vijaya Dashami, the triumph of good over evil, Suvashi's soul was released on its journey towards attaining mukti, or salvation. Bless her beautiful soul on this journey. She embodied the qualities of the mother in everyday life, carrying herself with grace even in the face of challenges. Whether offering support to someone in need or simply lending a listening ear, her caring nature was a testament of the goodness she brought into the world. Professionally, Suvashi excelled at SITA with more than 20 years experience and service that she devoted to the organization. Her work involved many strategic programs and projects to improve government service delivery through the provision of information and communication technologies. As we heard, she led the SITA team as the Count Executive for the Department of Defense. Known for her exceptional work ethic and keen attention to detail, Suvashi approached every task with dedication and care. She was truly a team player, always fostering strong relations with the colleagues, customers, and the larger ICT industry. Suvashi took great pride in her work, striving for excellence and perfection in everything she did. She was passionate about making positive change, always committed to the greater good to help our country grow. A true public servant. Those who worked with her will forever remember her professionalism, a sense of purpose, and the lasting contributions she's made. To Suvashi's family, her SITA family of about 3,500 brothers and sisters, some who are physically present and online, offer our deepest condolences. Words cannot fulfill, express, and the unbelievable loss we feel. But please know that you are in our hearts and prayers during this difficult time. We hope you find comfort in knowing that Suvashi's legacy lives on in the countless lives that she has touched and in the love she shared with us all. Suvashi's time with us may have been far too short, but her impact will last forever. May her soul attain mukti, and may we forever hold her memories close to our hearts. We are honored and blessed to have walked this life with you, Suvashi Singh. Om Namah Shivaya.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reddy. I think you summed it up quite well, especially the part about being the mother that we all saw in her. Ladies and gentlemen, before I hand over to Pandita to conclude, to do the final concluding prayers, I'd like to just offer a quick note of gratitude from the family. On behalf of the Singh family, I offer their deepest gratitude for you standing by them during this incredibly difficult time. Your thoughts, prayers, and presence have provided the family with strength and comfort needed to endure this period of profound grief and shock. Let me take a moment to thank each of you. The power of collective prayer and support has truly helped us all pull through this challenging time. Jai Shri Krishna. To those of you that have not offered your last respects, please come through, and then Pandita will conclude with the prayers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't know today would be our last, or that I'd have to say goodbye to you so fast. I'm so numb I can't feel anymore. I'm praying you just walk back through that door and tell me that I was only dreaming. You're not really gone as long as I believe. There will be another angel around the throne. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to question, only God knows why. I'm just jealous of the angels around the throne tonight. Always made my troubles feel so small, and you were always there to catch me when I'd fall. In a world where heroes come and go, well, God just took the only one I know. So I'll hold you as close as I can, longing for the day when I see your face again. But until then, God must need another angel around the throne tonight. Your love lives on inside of me, and I will hold on tight. It's not my place to quit. Durga hai meri maan, Ambe hai meri maan. Durga hai meri maan, Ambe hai meri maan.
कोई ना डरे, सब मिलकर प्रार्थना करें, सारा गांव गाए। दुर्गा है मेरी माँ, अम्बे है मेरी माँ। 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 माँ माँ माँ, अब तू ही मेरी माँ।
पूरी मेरी माँ दुर्गा है मेरी माँ अम्बे है मेरी माँ दुर्गा है मेरी माँ अम्बे है मेरी माँ
माँ के चरणों में जो आए फिर वो खाली हाथ न जाए उसके जीवन में उजियारा फिर से काली रात न आए
जो आए वो खाली हाथ आए उसके जीवन में फिर से काली रात आए फिर से काली रात आए
दुर्गा है मेरी माँ अम्बे है मेरी माँ दुर्गा है मेरी माँ अम्बे है मेरी माँ बोले तूने हाथ सत्रिया का बोले तूने हाथ सत्रिया का
बोले सोनिहाल साथ यकाल अल्लाहु अकबर सिवा पर मोए है शुभ कर मन से कब होना करो
दुखित परिवार भाइयों और बहनों, आज हम सब बहुत दुखित हैं क्योंकि एक बहन, एक मौसी, एक दोस्त इस दुनिया से चल बसी है। ये बहुत दुखित की बात है, लेकिन हम ये समझना चाहिए जिसका जन्म होता है उसका मृत्यु भी अवश्य होगा और जिसकी मृत्यु होगा उसका जन्म भी जरूर होगा। ये हम कहते हैं जीवन का खेल। हम सब जानते हैं कि जब एक बहन इस दुनिया चले जाते हैं, इस दुनिया हो जाती है। Members of the bereaved family, dear relatives and friends, my prem namaste to one and all of you. We have gathered here today to bid farewell to a dear sister, a dear friend, a dear aunt, and a dear relative. It is clearly stated in our Vedic scriptures that when we are born, we are sure to die, and when we die, we are sure to be born again. No matter what we do or say, friends, God has a plan for one and all of us. Our dear sister portrayed she was the best one could ever have. She was a pillar of strength to all, and she showed great strength to her family in all trying times. She was a goddess in her own right. She epitomized what it meant to be a woman, always graceful and ready to give love, as you've heard all our speakers say that. Every one of them had a good word for her. This afternoon, in order to give the departed soul, our dear sister's soul, peace and comfort, we will be offering prayers, and I will lead you into the last sanskar, which is called the Antyesti sanskar. Ant meaning end. Sanskar is a passage or a prayer for the departed soul. You have gathered here in your numbers to show your love and affection for Vashi. So let us all pray together unselfishly for her beautiful soul to attain moksha, which is the aim for every individual seated here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to read to you an epilogue in the Bhagavad Gita. And it says, it is the farewell message of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, on the eve of his departure from the arena of this world, After finishing the difficult task of establishing righteousness, which is dharma. Before I go further, I'd like to tell you that Vashi epitomized every single one of the characteristics or the signs of dharma, which is patience, non-stealing. She had forgiveness in her heart. She was a clean soul, always ready to help. She had a control of her mind, and she had an absence of anger. She was truthful in everything that she did, and she always upgraded herself in whatever she did. She had control of all her senses. To continue on this farewell message of Lord Krishna, as I said, on the eve of his departure from the arena of this world, after finishing the task, a difficult task of establishing righteousness, he gave his last parting discourse to his cousin brother Uddhava, who was also his dearest devotee and follower. At the end of the long sermon, comprising of more than 1,000 verses, Uddhava said to Lord Krishna, I think the pursuit of yoga, as you, my Lord, narrated to Arjuna, and now to me, is a very difficult one indeed for most people, because it entails the control of the unruly senses. Please tell me a short, simple, and easy way to God realization, which is our goal. Lord Krishna, upon Uddhava's request, gave the essentials of self-realization for the modern age as follows. Number one, he said, do your duty to the best of your abilities for me without any selfish motive. And remember me at all times before starting any work, at the completion of any task, and while inactive. The second one, he said, practice looking upon all creatures as myself in thought, word, and deed, and mentally bow down to them. Awaken Lord Kundalini, power, and perceive through the activities of the mind, the senses, breathing, and emotions, that the power of God is within you at all times and is constantly doing the work, using you as a mere instrument. Dear family and friends, the mere instrument here Lord Krishna is talking about is one and all of us seated here. We are the instrument of God, and we are here to do his work. And I believe that our dear sister Vash, as I know her, did that. She completed her duties. She was loving and caring, protective and helpful in every aspect of her routine of life, whether she was asleep, still thinking about her work, or whether she was awake, always extending that kind hand. I will now be leading into you all into the Antyesti Pratna. We will bow our heads and recite the Gayatri Mantra 3 times. Thereafter, I will read the Pratna. Om. 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 Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. त्वमादिदेवा पुरुषा पुराणस् त्वमस्य विश्वस्य परं निधानम् वेदासि वेद्यं च परं च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वम् अनन्तरूपम्. O Almighty Paramatma, you have been with us since creation. You are the supreme treasure of this vast universe. You are the knower and the knowledge and the final resting place for all beings. You are the infinite presence in all things. You pervade the entire universe. We seek courage, fortitude, and shelter in you. Vashansi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grinati naroparani tata sharirani vihaya jirnan yanyani sanyati navani dehi न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन् नायं भूत्वा भवितवाना भूयः अजो नित्यशाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे नैनं चिन्वन्ति श्रस्तानि नैनं दहति पावकः चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युध्रुवं जन्मामृतस्य च तस्मादपरिहार्यत न त्वं शोषितुमर्हसि. Just as a person discards an old garment and puts on one that is new, so the soul leaves the body at death and takes on a new one. The soul does not perish with the body. Never is the soul born, never does it die. Unborn and eternal, beyond times gone by and yet to come. The soul does not die when the body dies. The soul, no weapons wound, no fires burn. Waters cannot wet it, and winds cannot dry it. All things born must certainly die, and out of death must come life. Knowing this, we must desist from sorrow. May we have the courage to do so, O Paramatma. Om Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varanam Tamasa Parastat Tvameva Viditvati Mrityumeti Nanyaha Panta Vidyata Yanaya Om ya atmada balada yasya vishve upasate prashisham yasya devaha yasya chaya amritam yasya mrityuhu kasmei devaya havisha videmam. In this hour of distress, we need you, O God. You alone can give us physical vigor and spiritual strength, whose grace is immortality, whose praises are sung by all enlightened persons. We offer our humble prayer and entreat you to lessen our sorrow. Om Suryam Chakshur Gachatu Vatamatma Dhyancha Gacha Prithivim Cha Dharmanam Apova Gachayadi Tatrate Hitamo Shidishu Pratitishta Sharire. O Paramatma, may all the components of this body be merged into the 5 elements of this universe. May its vision be absorbed in the sun, its breath in the atmosphere, and its other senses into the appropriate elements. May the soul, according to the noble deeds performed here, dwell in a body worthy of such merit. Om Samagne Pashtat Tapasam Purustakcham Udharacham Adharatapenam Ekastredha Vihito Jatavedaha Samyagnenam Dehi Sukritamoloke. Om Sangacha Svapitribihi Samya Menasta Purtena Parame Vyoman Hitvaya Vatyam Punarastamehi Sangachatam Tanva Suvarchaha Om Vayur Anilam Amritam Atedam Bhashmantam Shariram Om Krato Smara Kritam Smara Krato Smara Kritam Smaram Om Eka Eva Suridharmo Nidane Piyanuyati Yaha Sharire na Saman Nasam Sarvaman Yadi Kachati. O Paramatma, all material links perish with the death of the body. It is only one's good deeds, dharma, that remains with the soul until after death. May this dharma never be allowed to perish. Please join me in reciting the following mantra. Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamayam. O Paramatma, lead us from untruth to truth, from darkness to light, and from death to immortal bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the Antyesti Pratna. We will be reciting the Shanti part just before we exit. I would like to call those members of the family who haven't paid their respect, and also for the immediate families to come forward, and also the pallbearers to be in readiness.
मोर्तिनी जाए माधुरी दुर्गति नाशिनी महिषासुर मोर्तिनी जाए माधुरी सत्वगुणे महासरस्वती रजोगुणे महालक्ष्मी रूपिणी সত্যগুণে মহাসরস্বতী রজগুণে মহালক্ষ্মী রূপিণী তমগুণে মহা দুর্গা তুমি তমগুণে মহা দুর্গা তুমি মোহমায়া ঘোষণা তুমি দুর্গে দুর্গে দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে 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 দুর্গতি নাশিনী মহিষাসুর মর্দিনী জয় মা দুর্গে দেবী দুর্গে জগত জননী তুমি মা
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. We will now be reciting the Shanti part. Om Dyo Shantirantariksham Shantihi Prithvi Shantiro Shadaya Shantihi Vanaspataya Shantir Vishwe Devaha Shanti Brahma Shantihi Sarvam Shantihi Shantir Eva Shantihi Sama Shantir Edhi Om Shanti 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 ही द्योलोक में शांति विद्यमान है अंतरिक्ष में शांति पृथ्वी शांत है औषधियां और वनस्पतियां शांति देने वाली है सभी दिव्य प्रदारक सुसंगत और शांत है ज्ञान में शांति है विश्व की प्रत्येक वस्तु शांति है सर्वत्र शांति वह परमात्मा इस आत्मा को भी शांति दे और इस परिवार को भी शांति दे May there be peace in the heavenly region and the atmosphere. May peace reign on earth. Let there be coolness in the water. May the medicinal herbs be healing, the plants be peace-giving. May there be harmony in the celestial objects and perfection in eternal knowledge. May everything in the universe be peaceful. Dear Lord, let the peace come to this beautiful soul, and may peace abide in the family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Please remain standing. May all the pallbearers come forward.
Om Shanti, 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 Om. ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है, ओम शांति ओम, ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति बड़ा है सुख कर ये मंत्र मन है ओम शांति ओम, ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है ओम शांति ओम, ओम शांति ओम, ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति से हम गूंजाएं आओ धरती व्योम, आओ धरती व्योम, ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति से होता है विकृतियों का हो, विकृतियों का हो, ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति की महिमा समझे दुनिया की हर कौम, ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति करे जागृत आत्मा में, आत्मा में जो ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति से मिटे अज्ञान का तम को, अज्ञान का तम को, ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति की शक्ति से पत्थर भी होता मोम, ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है ओम शांति 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 ओम शांति
Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
Om Shanti. 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 ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है. ओम शांति. ओम शांति. ओम शांति. ओम शांति. ओम शांति. बड़ा है सुख कर ये मंत्र मन है. ओम शांति. ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति से हम गूंजाएं आओ धरती व्योम ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति से होता है विकृतियों का ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति की महिमा समझे दुनिया की हर कौन ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति शक्ति से पत्थर भी होता मोम